Good afternoon, everybody. Or actually, I think it's morning. I'm used to being on at noon, so I automatically say good afternoon. How are you all doing? I'm excited to be on today. My name is Reverend Angie Hewitt Apt. I'm a registered Lily Dale medium. This is Spiritual Discoveries with Angie and Friends. And we are so excited. This is our New Year show, our annual New Year show. So hold on one second because I actually have to switch this so I can get your comments. So hold on a second because I want to make sure I get your comments. And I got to put us on the radio. So give me a minute. All right, here we go. We're almost there. And I got my tech person, Karen, back here helping us just in case.
Your show now.
There we go.
Press 1
Here we
to
go.
hear important instructions.
Your show is scheduled to start in 58 minutes.
Please call back within 15 minutes of scheduled showtime.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Okay, we're gonna have to have Karen be fixing us on blog talk radio. So hello everybody again. So my name is Angie Apt. I'm a registered Lily Dale medium. Welcome to Spiritual Discoveries with Angie and Friends. And this is our New Year's show. So happy New Year, everybody. I hope that you've had a good last couple weeks with the holidays. I know it gets so busy. I feel like today is a perfect day for us to be together and for us to absolutely meditate, because we're going to meditate today. You know me, I'm always wanting us to meditate. And I want to talk about the new year and talk about like this past year and what did you accomplish and what did you learn? I want to talk about that. And then we're going to do a letting go ceremony. I feel like that is so important. You know, sometimes we want to add new things to our lives and you know, we're not able to do it because we have so much going on. We need to let go before we can add. So we're going to talk about that. And then I have a really special exercise. I had to look all over for this. I've done it, but not in a few years, but it's an excellent exercise that connects you to your heart. So you can really set your intention for exactly what you want to have happen in 2022. So hi, Susan. Hi, Elizabeth. Yep, Elizabeth. Karen's here too. Karen's in the background doing all our fun tech stuff. So as you come on, I love to have you say hello and let us know where you're from. I love getting to hear where you're all from. So, hey, oh my God, there's my friend Rini. I haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. I was thinking about you. Happy New Year. Hi, Jen from Nevada. Awesome. Oh, wow, look at everybody popping on. This is great. I'm glad I talked for a few minutes. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Mary. I'm glad you're here. There's my buddy Sharon. Hi, Rita. How are you? Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Rebecca from PA. Wow, and Lori from North Dakota. I wonder how the weather is in North Dakota. You know, we're in Buffalo. Everybody talks about our terrible weather in Buffalo, but really, it's not too bad. You'd be surprised. We have a bad reputation. So I saw somebody from Alabama, Austin, Texas. Wow, there's Pam. Hi, Pam. How you doing there? Hi, Julie. Hi, Christine. Hi, Deborah. This is awesome. I'm from Ontario, Canada. And who did I see from Alabama? Oh, I passed you. There you are, Patricia. Alabama. I bet it's nice and warm in Alabama. I love hearing that. So thank you, everybody, so much for joining us. Hi, Deanna, my buddy. It's good to see you too. And Lori. Hi, Lee. This is great. I love this. Karen, look at this. We're having fun. Hi, Christina. Hi, Kim. You're around the corner from me and Clarence. That's not far at all. That's true. So welcome. You know, and again, this is our New Year's show. I love doing this every year. You know, I never do resolutions, New Year's Eve resolutions. I feel like those are the things where, you know, I say them and then throw them out the window within 2 or 3 days. I like to set intentions. And the reason that I like to set intentions is because I like to know what I want. And if I set my intention and if I write it down, I'm more likely to bring it into my life than if I don't do it that way. So that's what we're going to do. Hi, Juniper from Ohio. Hi, Karen from Hamburg. Awesome. So we're going to start with a very special visualizing the new year meditation. And everybody knows that I talk constantly about meditation, and I feel like it's the most important thing we can do for ourselves. You know, I have a graphic that I haven't put it up in a while, but I'm gonna, and it says meditation is like giving ourselves a hug, so think about that and think about how you feel. Even if you feel like you don't know how to meditate, it still makes a difference. It's setting the intention, it's sitting down, and it's quieting your mind as best you can. And by the way, as you meditate, if you can't quiet your mind, focus on your breathing. That really, really, really works. I remember people telling me that, and I'd think, oh, I don't want to focus on my breathing. I want to meditate. I want to get these results. And somebody said, no, focus on, like, notice your inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. And you'll notice that as you're focusing on that, it takes your mind off everything else. So it actually works. Hi, Peter from Gwanda. Good to see you too. Hey, hi, Terry. How are you? Happy New Year to you too, my friend. It's good to see you on here. And Rita too. Yes. Thank you, Rita. I'm happy to do it. And I actually thank all of you for coming on with me, because I wouldn't be able to do it if you didn't come on too. So let's meditate. All right. So I'm gonna just invite you. Hi, Jean. Oh, hey, hi. How are you? It's good to see you too. All right. So close your eyes. And I always invite you to take a deep, deep breath in, breathing all the way into your belly. We're taught to walk with good posture and hold our bellies in, but not in meditation when you're focusing on your breathing. So inhale all the way, push your belly out, count to 5, and then exhale it out. And another deep, deep inhale all the way into your belly. Count to 5, and then push it out. And just imagine that as you inhale, you're inhaling in new energy, positive energy, energy filled with peace and relaxation. Inhaling. And then as you exhale, letting go of stress, letting go of fatigue. Inhaling in new energy, exhaling out old. And noticing that new energy that's filled with peace and relaxation begins filling your body, beginning with your head and your neck, into your shoulders, and noticing as it moves and as you're aware of this beautiful, relaxing light moving through you, that your body is beginning to let go and relax. And your back is starting to relax now. And if you have any achiness anywhere, just breathe into those areas as we move through them, inviting those areas to relax, feel them relaxing, and even feeling some of the achiness subside. And moving now into your chest and your abdomen and down your arms, allowing your arms to feel loose and limp. Just think of that feeling, loose and limp, as your arms relax all the way through to your fingertips. And your hips are relaxing now, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, all the way through your toes. And your body is relaxing deeper and deeper, relaxing completely. And doing a quick scan and noticing if there are any areas still that are tight and tense or achy, breathing some of that beautiful white light and energy into those areas, inviting those areas also to completely relax. And I want you to now imagine yourself curled up in front of a nice, warm fireplace. You watch as the flames flicker yellow and red. The golden yellow flame seems to relax you even further as you enjoy the warmth and coziness of this beautiful fireplace. And as you lie here, enjoying this moment of relaxation, you start to remember some of the wonderful things that have happened this past year. The moments that have made you happy, or smile, or feel grateful. Thinking those moments and feeling that warmth once again. The good moments. You've grown on the outside over this past year and on the inside too. You're smarter and wiser. You know yourself better, and you're getting to know your personal gifts more and more. And remembering even the challenges of this past year and the many things you learned from those. There's never a mistake. It's just always a challenge as we learn. And if there's anything you wish to leave behind, take a moment and let that go now. Breathe deeply now, another one of those deep breaths. And as you let your breath out this time, just blow those things away, the things that you've been holding on to, that it's time to let go of now. The new year will bring a brand new start. And taking a moment now to think about all the amazing things you'd like to accomplish over this next year. Remembering that you can achieve anything you put your mind to. So starting to imagine all the wonderful things you'd like to do this coming year. Maybe you want to get better at something you enjoy doing, or perhaps you'd like to learn a new skill. Or maybe you want to spend some more time helping others, getting out in nature maybe, or even enjoy having some fun. Whatever you decide, you'll have a wonderful goal to work toward each and every day. Always remember to have faith in yourself and in your ability to accomplish your dreams. By using your heart and your mind together, you can create a fantastic year filled with joy, happiness, and fun. And take in a deep breath now and imagine yourself doing this thing that you'd like to accomplish. Noticing how wonderful it feels. Taking in another deep breath. and allowing peacefulness and happiness to fill up your entire body, going into each and every cell. Beautiful light, and you feel yourself filled with this peacefulness and happiness. And taking a moment now and focusing the beautiful light all around your heart space. Feel the love that's in your heart. You might see white light, you might even see pink light. And I invite you now to imagine this beautiful light coming out of your heart. And you're sending this beautiful light that's filled with light and peace. And you're sending it out into the world, someplace specific or just where it needs to go most. You can also imagine that you're sending it to your loved ones or anybody you can think of that could use some extra love and peace and healing at this moment. And feel how wonderful it is to send this beautiful light out, this peaceful light from your heart. Noticing the healing energy going out to other places as well as filling you. And knowing that there's always something that we can do, and it's this. We can bring in light, bring it into our hearts, and send peace out to the world or to our loved ones at any time. Feeling how wonderful that is. And once again, putting your focus on the things you accomplished this past year, the things you're proud of, and even the lessons you learned. As you very, very slowly begin returning to our room here, taking a moment to share. Put some things down. I love when we share because sometimes, we have accomplishments or things we should be proud of ourselves for, and we don't remember, and then we read something somebody else says, and it's like, yeah, that's right. I should be proud of myself for that too. And we should be proud of ourselves, right? I know we're always kind of taught, don't toot your own horn, but what's wrong with patting yourself on the back once in a while and being proud of yourself, and being proud of yourself for the accomplishments. And I feel like it's important too for the things that you learned. So I wanted to share, if I could find my paper here. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. So do you remember the quote, do or do not, there is no try? Do or do not, there is no try. And that's Yoda, okay, from The Empire Strikes Back. I love that quote, and I try to live my life by it all the time. It do or do not. To me, it's like, what the heck, you might as well do it. But you know what though? It's the try part is important too. Okay. It's important to be okay if you try something new and it doesn't quite work out. Life is about learning. It's why we're all here, right? And so I want you to always be proud of yourself. Like if there's something you tried out that didn't work, that's okay. That's okay. You tried it, you did it, and and I want you to think about this as you review your past year. Pat yourself on the back and be proud of your achievements. Okay. And if something didn't work out as you hoped, remember you tried. You learned, you got better, and you'll try again, or you'll do something different. I feel like that's so important for all of us to remember, because we're here to learn. That's what it's all about. Okay, Linda, feeling very grounded and clear now for my class prep today. Yes. Okay, I'm excited about that. In fact, I'm glad Linda Elson is on because we are so excited that we are helping her with Year of the Tiger, the annual energy changes for Feng Shui, and it's January 15th. You can find it. I'm going to have Karen is going to we'll put a link in because I encourage you to take a look at that because it's great to know what kind of things you can do to enhance energy in your house, your office, for yourself. It changes your life. It's something that I've gone to every single year since even before I knew Linda, and now I'm super excited that we get to help her, Karen and I. Okay, so Christine, that's your favorite quote too. I know I love it too. So I wanna do a letting go exercise. I like that meditation because it kind of got you thinking about some things and kind of like letting go and what you want to accomplish for next year. So another thing too I wanted to talk about that it's something that I learned over this past year. You know that another favorite of my quotes is practice the pause. Okay, do you guys know that one? I love that one. And I feel like it's important, especially sometimes. Like for me, I always want to. I want to do everything. You know, I say yes to everything, and sometimes I kind of find that I'm so filled up that I really just don't have room for one more thing. And then I've said yes to something that maybe I really don't have time to do, or maybe it's something I don't even really want to do. So I feel like practicing the pause is important, is stepping back for that reason. Okay. I also feel like practicing the pause. I've learned this because I'm busy all the time. I keep myself busy. And sometimes it's important to practice the pause just to step back and let myself rest, you know, or practice the pause and let yourself maybe walk away from work and just have fun. I feel like that's super important too. We don't do that either. Sometimes we're working all the time that we forget to let ourselves just enjoy and have fun. So so I wanted to mention that too. That's one of mine for sure. Beautiful feeling and light from this meditation. Great way to start 2022. Thank you for guiding us this morning. Thank you, Tracy, and I'm glad that you joined us. So okay, so I want to do the exercise where I invite you to let go. And we used to do this in church, and hopefully we'll be able to do this again. We always had a burning bowl ceremony. My friend Kelly Wall used to come in and run that for us. It was pretty wonderful. So so I want you to think about right now something that you're ready to let go of, maybe something that came in meditation, or maybe you want to close your eyes for just a moment again and just think about something that you've been holding on to. I know for me sometimes hi, Irene, my buddy Irene's on too. Awesome to see you, Irene. Okay, so maybe you want to let go of that you worry about things or fear, or for me, I want to let go of eating at night. I'm a big snacker at night. I need to stop doing that. So I want you to just take a moment, and if you have a piece of paper, okay, I want you to just write down a couple of things that you're ready to let go of. It's so important. Sometimes, we really are like I picture myself. I'm like a glass of water that I keep adding things and keep adding more water, and I'm to almost to where we're overflowing. And it's so important to empty out once in a while. And sometimes we hold on to things or we worry about things, and we just keep it with us. And it's good to let go of something that you've been holding on to for a long time that no longer serves. So I invite you to write something down, and if you'd like to, you can even share it in chat. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes, and you can even listen to this as you're writing it down. Dear universe, I no longer need the lessons that these feelings, things, or circumstances would teach me. If I haven't already, I vow to learn these lessons in a different way that feels better and opens my heart. So letting go And you can even, we don't have a burning bowl. So I invite you to just take it as you feel ready and rip it up in little pieces. Maybe take it outside and burn it later. Maybe even hold your paper and sort of feel yourself and feel it, what it's time to let go of, and really feel yourself letting it go. Thanking it for whatever use it had in your life at the time, and letting it go for now. The only person I can see, that's the only thing I don't like about Facebook Live. I can't see you guys. I can see Karen though. Karen's doing it, right, Karen? Yes, she is. So so post a couple comments so I know that you did this, and I know that you're finished before I go on to the next thing. Hi Devin from Niagara Falls. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So I found an excellent meditation it's actually not a meditation, but it's an exercise, because I feel like sometimes, like, done. All right, you guys are done. Thank you. I appreciate that you did that. All right, awesome. One of the things you can do too is you can say, we did this actually in our solstice class, as we let things go. Lots of shreds with Linda. Okay, excellent. I know I did mine last night. I had a lot too. Finished. Okay, excellent, you guys. I love that you did that. So so the next part of this is it's actually a Deepak Chopra exercise that I loved. Jackie, hi Jackie. Let's see, Pam. I am on a walk, so I'm letting go through my breath, breathing out what I need to let go of. All right, that's an excellent way to do it for sure. Done. Rini, letting go of some negative feelings that have never been useful to me. I know, sometimes, like, we hold on to everything, like we save everything, we keep it just in case, including like our feelings, right? And then it's like, let's let go of it. Let's let go of things, because it's not serving us. If it's not serving us, no sense in keeping us. Letting go, feeling guilt. Oh, that's a really good one. Yes, we all kind of hold on to that too. I know I'm a good one. I remember that one. I'm going to add that to my list too. Happy New Year to you too, Jackie. Good morning, Michelle. Happy New Year to you as well. Thanks for joining us. Okay, ready to burn my paper, and so happy to do so, Tracy. I know what you mean. Yeah, doesn't it? It feels kind of good, right? It's empowering. Like, that's enough. We're going to start 2022 off in a new and different way. Mary, I wrote the name of a person who was very toxic and hurtful to me for a very, very long time, recited the prayer to the universe that you said, and let it go. I imagine writing that name down and burning it. I already feel better. Yeah, that's right. Because why carry that? It's really, when somebody is doing something to you, it's more about them and how they're feeling inside than it is about you anyway. So good for you. Good for you. I'm glad you said that. Thanks for sharing that. So, okay, so this Deepak Chopra exercise, I think you're going to love, because I know that I loved it, and it's called What Do I Want? All right. And I kind of look at it as, what do I really, really, really want? Remember that book, Eat, Pray, Love? And she was like, what do I really, 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 really want in my life? Or what do I really, really want my life to look like? And that's what this exercise is about. Dana, hi, Dana, letting go of the pain for my daughter's drug addiction and recent passing. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Yes. Thank you for sharing that. I'm sorry for your loss. Rhonda, the family members who don't support you, letting go of toxic people and memories also. Yeah, that's a good thing to let go of too, because it just takes up your energy, right? Terry, let go of cigarettes that got me through my grief. Ah, yes. So they serve their purpose, right? Because I know you went through a lot. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Mary, too. I love that I get to read your comments. So I feel like I get to talk back and forth to y'all. So, okay, so certain things catch your eye, but pursue only those that capture the heart. All right, I'll say that again. Certain things catch your eye, but pursue only those that capture the heart. And that's a Native American proverb. Okay. And I found that I'm going to give Deepak Chopra, who I love his meditations. He has those meditations with Oprah Winfrey. There's an app and I love those. So definitely, take a look at those if you ever get a chance. So we may carry long held beliefs about our identity and character that were given to us by others. These ideas influence our perceptions about what we want in our life. So today, give yourself permission to let go as we sink into this exercise. Let your heart and soul speak to you as we travel within to hear your inner song of truth. Don't you love that? To hear your inner song of truth? Because sometimes there's things that we think we want. I remember having a gratitude journal and I thought I'll be grateful, when I'm a millionaire, I'll be grateful, or when I have a mansion, I'll be grateful, or something. And it was always the little things and the things inside my heart. And I love this exercise because it helps you figure out what you really want. Like, let's get to the core of it. Because if you get to the core of it, then the rest of it's like the dominoes falling down. The rest of it falls into place. But I loved that. I loved that. Your inner song of truth. And that's what we're going to go to with this. So you're going to breathe deeply and receive on this day filled with transformational opportunity. Today, we let our hearts lead the way for all of the answers we seek live within. So I'm going to say that again, too. All of the answers we seek live within. All we have to do is listen. And you know what, everybody? That's why meditation is so important, because it allows you to go within and you get to hear your soul. And that's where your answers are. Heather, letting go of grief and sadness. You lost your mom in 2019 and lost your dad, struggling with grief, sorrow, and anger. I'm so sorry, Heather. Yeah, I actually lost my parents a long time ago, but it was a year and a half or so apart. I know how hard that is. My heart's with you for sure. Jennifer, letting go of unhealthy eating habits, unhealthy feelings. Yeah. That's a really good one too. Kayla, you want me to say that again? The part about travel within to hear your inner song of truth. Maybe what I'll do is I'll post this paragraph that I just read, because I feel like it's so powerful. It's so important. So we stand before an open field of infinite possibility. It is from this place that we can begin to create a life where our dreams turn into reality. So today, we will use our mind, our heart, and soul to become clear on what is truly important, so we can pursue these things with intention, focus, and awareness. So today, Deepak Chopra always has a centering thought with every one of his meditations. And so let's contemplate today's centering thought. My heart knows the answer. My heart knows the answer. And you've heard me say so many times, my friend Hank Settle always says, whenever he's trying to figure out if something is right for him or not, he goes right to his heart. And you can put your hand right on your heart and say, how does this feel to my heart? Heavy or light? Okay. So, and if it feels heavy, it's not the right thing. If it's light, it is. Okay. So your heart really knows the answer. And I'm going to guide you now to connect to your heart, so that you can then set your intention for what you really, really, really want in your life. All right. Ready? So I want you to, once again, you're going to get to close your eyes, breathing naturally and effortlessly this time. Gently closing your eyes, maybe, and sitting with your hands lightly in your lap. Maybe your palms are facing upward. Becoming aware of your body, and if there's still any tension that you're holding on to, just releasing that tension on the next exhale. And as you release and breathe, you're allowing yourself to become even more calm and peaceful. And now I want you to silently ask yourself, What do I want? What is my deepest, most heartfelt desire? And give yourself a moment to observe what arises with you. What arises? What do you want? Just let those answers come out. The first things that come to you are usually the correct ones. See what arises. And many times when we ask ourselves what we want, our minds and egos might quickly answer, and material objects might come into view. I would like a big house on the beach, or I would like to own a motorcycle. These desires are not only common, they are also perfectly wonderful dreams. Dreams that might also contain further insight about our inner truth. If you ask the question again, this time moving from the mind to the heart, we might connect to a deeper meaning. Example, if the answer that came up for you the first time was, I'd like a big house on the beach, perhaps when asked from the heart, you're guided to the place within that seeks to strengthen your connection with nature. Or maybe you long to find a place of quiet and solitude. And if owning a motorcycle was on your wish list, you may now be connected to that place in your heart that is craving a sense of freedom. So let's ask the question again, moving just a little closer toward discovering what we really, really, really want. So I invite you to place your hand over your heart and bring your awareness to the rhythmic flow of your breath. In and out, in and out. Visualizing your heart joining in with the natural, steady rhythm as you feel your heart and breath becoming one. With each inhalation and exhalation, feel your entire being let go. As you gently move deeper into your heart, allowing yourself to rest in what feels like a soft, comforting cloud. And connecting to your heart still, and even keeping your hand on your heart. Quietly ask again, what do I want? What do I really want? What is my deepest, most heartfelt desire? Listen carefully to hear the answer that lives within the song of your soul. I'll say that again. Listen carefully inside to hear the answer that lives within the song of your soul. This song has a vibration that travels to your entire being. Drink in the resonance of your soul's response. And as you're allowing the answer to come to you and be clear, I'm going to have you repeat this mantra. It's one of Deepak's mantras, and I probably can't say it as well as he does, but I'm going to give it a try. Om Varunam Namah. Om Varunam Namah. And this means my life is in harmony with the universe. Om Varunam Namah. My life is in harmony with the universe. Om Varunam Namah. And as you feel ready and you have the insight on what you really, really, really want in your life for 2022, I'm going to invite you to slowly open your eyes. Slowly begin returning here to our room where we're here all together. I love this because we have our little spiritual family here that we come together and support each other. It's community. I love it. And writing your intention down, that's important. For me, if I write something down, even a to-do list, if I write it down, I get it done. If I don't write it down, actually it makes me more stressed because then it, along with my list, is stressed because I'm trying to remember everything that's on my list, right? So I know when I write something down, okay, that's like setting an intention. That's like putting it out to the universe that's going to happen. And a good thing too to do when you set your intentions is write them down and hang them on the refrigerator, hang them on the refrigerator so you see them all the time, and it helps you draw it in, and reading your intentions once in a while. If you have a list of intentions, reading them out is a good thing too, because it brings them to you. It's as though you're manifesting them. And share. Thanks, Mary. I intend to forgive. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. That's a good thing, because when you don't forgive, you're carrying it, or you're carrying somebody else's stuff. So better to let it go and release the energy of it too, right? Because you hold on to the energy of it if you don't. So that's a good one. Oh, hey, that's my sister on there. Hi, Mel. I love you too. I love that my sisters get to come on here. Well, one of them, the other one says she listens until I get to the weird meditation stuff, and then she leaves. So hi, Janine, if you're still hearing me. Okay, so for 2022, I really want to feel and give love. Kim, I love that, to feel it, right? Yes, to give it and to feel it. Because sometimes don't we rush through our days, or sometimes like maybe we've been hurt in the past, right? I've seen this a lot in readings where somebody gets hurt and they kind of they put up like a fence or a wall in front of their hearts because they don't want to get hurt again, and then they're not feeling love. So that I love that you said that. That's important. Sharon, hi Sharon, buddy. Joy was first thought to myself and others. Joy is so important, to let ourselves feel joy and let ourselves feel bliss, right? To allow that into our lives. We deserve to have that. There's nothing wrong with that for us to have that. That's awesome. And you know what? When we feel joyful and we do things that are joyful and good for ourselves, then we're naturally spreading that energy out to others, and we're doing things for other people too. Hi, Lauren. How are you? Joy, fun connection, love, laughter, oneness. Oh, I love that. I love that one. Oneness is so important too. And laughter, right? Don't you love to laugh? I have to admit, I've been watching some Seinfeld episodes on Netflix, and I usually take the time for that, but it makes me laugh, and I think that's a good thing because it makes me feel so good. Laughter is so important, in that oneness too, because really we are all one, aren't we? We really are. We all affect each other. If we're more positive, we help others to be more positive, and so on. So we really are. Thank you for that, Lauren. Susan. Hi, Susan. To work on my mental, spiritual, and physical health. I love that too because they're all connected, right? So you kind of have to work on all of them, and you are kind of working on your the spiritual one, Susan. I love that you come to my classes. Yes, so yes, I love that one too. Intention of healthier habits, Rhonda. Yes, I love that too. That's a good one too. Healthier habits are thinking it through. I used to sometimes that's why that practice the pause is good for me because I used to rush into things. Okay. And I didn't always think of like what the outcome was going to be. So making good choices is important too. And that can help with the healthier habits for sure. Tracy Norris, family time. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say last names. Tracy, family time and peace in my soul. I love that. Yeah, because spending family time is so important too, right? And sitting around playing board games or talking to each other or laughing together. I love that too. That's so important. It's making time for those things that are important. We all have them, but we don't always make time. I feel like sometimes I know myself. Again, I said it earlier, you rush through life and you don't take time for the little things, and they're so important. Happy festivities. I don't know if I'm saying that right from Rhonda. Okay. And Maggie. Oh, hi, Maggie. Joy, laughter, strong relationships. That's important too, and we have to nurture our relationships, right? And we make them stronger and nurturing them by spending time, or doing fun things together. That's so giving ourselves permission to do it too. That's important too. Hi, Jackie. Bring awareness to what I really want and be happy in my own company. Wow, that is powerful to be okay in your own company. That took me a long time to do. I used to go crazy. I couldn't stand to be by myself. Now I find that I crave it, right? To be okay with yourself. So yes. Hi, Cindy. Oh, Cindy, I'm so happy because I want to be able to read what your name is, and I'm glad you said Cindy. And thank you for being on with us. I appreciate it. Heather, serenity and peace and acceptance of what is. That's true. That's like that serenity prayer. Isn't that good too? To accept the things, some things you can change and some things you can't. Right. So yeah, that's a real important one. I love it. Hi, Maggie. Happy New Year to you as well. I'm glad you're on. This is cool. Hey, everybody, you know what? We're going to be on Sundays now, at Sundays at 11 o'clock. And actually now next week, we might still be Friday because Linda Elson, you don't want to miss next week. I'm going to post it. I got to talk to her. It'll either be Friday at noon or next Sunday at 11. All right. And Linda Elson's going to come on and talk about Year of the Tiger, the feng shui energy changes that are so important for every single one of us. So yeah, you don't want to miss that one. And you don't want to miss, she's teaching an excellent class I attended every year that she gives you little things that you can do to enhance the energy or protect your energy, things like that. It's excellent. So Rebecca, yes, letting go of grief and sorrow, reigniting love, peace, hearth, and home. I love that too. Yes, that's important too. You know what? I don't know. I just want to say about grief because I've noticed a few people talking about grief. It's important to move past it or let go of it if you can. It's important to feel it too. I kind of feel like in our world we're taught. I always was like to be strong and not let myself feel things like that. And it's like I need to be strong and I need to get past this and get it together. And sometimes, like, I mean, you do, but sometimes it's important to feel it too. And if you have to cry and you're grieving, I know my sister is having a tough time this year because she lost her son. And it's important. And I've told her, my mother always said it's important to let yourself cry sometimes too, because each tear is for that person you're grieving for. So I agree, like move past it and then let yourself feel it sometimes too. Okay, Courtney, be more mindful and patient with my children, Dixie and Bubby. I love those names. I love that. That's good too. It was the Seinfeld episode of putting it all out there and forgiving. Watch it later. I will. Okay, wow. I love that. Lee, hi Lee. Calmness, laughter, let go of negative energy. I love that. Okay, Cindy, although I don't understand English well, hearing my voice is full of love and strength. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And I'm happy that you're on. I wonder if there's a way, probably some of that, I think some of it could we'll have to get Ann to translate. Bio Yang, hope I'm saying that right. Trust myself and know how to take care of myself and people around me. I'm Brenda. Okay, thanks, Brenda. Okay, thank you as well. I appreciate that. And there's my sister saying exactly right. Yeah, you have to let yourself feel it. So if you're going through a hard time, my mother always said, like, whenever she was going through a hard time, she'd set the kitchen timer. Remember the old-fashioned kitchen timers? So if you're having like a struggle, say where you need to feel grief, but you also feel the need, like, I don't want it to overtake me and I want to be able to go do things. My mother said she'd set the timer and let herself feel it, for that hour. And then when that was over with, then she'd wash her face and go out of the house and go do something else. So that might be a good thing too. So thanks, Cindy. Yeah. So, okay, everybody, I thank you. And I appreciate that you shared. Now I want to do one other thing here with you as well. So you all wrote down your intentions, I hope. Okay. Love the timer for that purpose. Thanks, Linda. I do too. My mother, my mother actually has been on the other side for about I think 11 years now. And when my mother was sick, she actually called us up and she said, I'm gonna, she had, terminal cancer. And she said, I'm going to tell you how to grieve me, write this down, which I've never had anybody ever say that to me before. But I said, okay, Mom. And she said, when you cry, just know that every one of the tears is important to let it go because our relationship was worth it. And when she was crying and she was grieving my stepfather, she said, and because Ron was worth it. So I'm going to let myself cry. And then she always said, but I know I have other things I have to do. So I can't find myself lying here on the couch and not moving. So she'd set that timer. So I love that. Helen, you just became a certified end-of-life doula. Excellent, excellent. Looking forward to creating a healthy acceptance of death being a part of life forgiveness. You know what? We're going to have a show. I think we should have a show on, and we'll talk about that because I think it's a subject that a lot of times we don't talk about grief or talk about how we're feeling or, end-of-life doula. I think that's awesome. I would love to hear more about that, Helene. We'll have to connect for sure because I think it's excellent. Yeah, it's going to happen to all of us sometime. So yeah, being able to talk about it and acceptance of death being a part of life is excellent. Thank you for sharing that as well. Okay, so back to our New Year's. We're going to definitely have a show on that. Let me know like different topics and things that we can talk about. I feel like this is a discussion group, even though you're listening to my voice, but I love that we get to do that where you all share and we get to talk about that. Mary also is an end of life doula. I didn't know that, Mary. Excellent. Okay. So that's definitely going to be one of our topics, Karen. We got to remember that. So I want to do okay, so you set your intention and I want to do a visualization exercise with you because I feel like that's important too. And when you want to bring something into your life, if you visualize it, okay? I've done this before and I'll visualize something and I see it and it almost kind of feels like the energy changes and I feel like I'm connecting to it and bringing it into my life. All right? And if you listen to Deepak talk about that, he says everything exists out there in the ethers and that when you visualize it, what you're doing, and I'm thinking about a fence that I needed, and I've told the story before, but I remember hearing that it's like it's out there. So I visualized it and it seemed like it was far away from me. And as I saw it, it came closer and closer. And then the way for me to afford the fence and be able to put the fence up came to me pretty easily. So I feel like that this is important as well. So, okay. So I hope you have your intention written down. And if you don't, you can do it later on. But I want you to, again, close your eyes one more time. Okay. I'm letting you get to take lots of rest today, right? You get to rest. So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to begin to see your intention. See it as though it is already happening in your life. See yourself with it or see yourself doing it. Just see it as part of your life. As you now begin using your imagination to make it come alive and with even more detail. See and feel everything as you watch yourself living with your intention. Let yourself feel the emotion of it. Stop wanting it now and just feel it. Feel the freedom of it and emotionally feel how it feels to live it. Feeling it brings it closer to you. And now say your intention to yourself. And then say to yourself, I have great things happening in my life. I have great things happening in my life. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. I deserve to have good things in my life. I deserve to have good things in my life. And taking a moment now and asking your higher self or your guide and your guides what actions you can take in your life to make this more real in your life. Listening now for any inspirations or insights that come into your awareness. And just trusting what comes. You might get a thought, a feeling, or see a picture. You're connecting in with your intuition, trusting what comes. I always say link and don't think with intuition. We have to link in, can't think. And as you have that, I invite you to remember it. You could write it down. As you slowly begin returning back to our virtual room here. I'm so grateful for Zoom. I'm so that's one of the things we forgot to do grateful. But definitely think about the things that you're grateful for as well. But I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful that we have Zoom. I'm grateful that people from all over the place can join us. I love being able to do this. I love that all of you came on today. Again, we're gonna be on every Sunday at 11. Okay, and there's always going to be a meditation, different topics. I'll bring in different guests. If there's something that you want to talk about, send me a message, and we'll definitely make it a topic for sure. So. Again, my name is Angie Apt. Okay, I'm a registered Lilydale medium. We are on Lilydale Blog Talk Radio and Facebook Live. On Thursdays at 11, Celeste Elliott has a show. I think it's called Waking Up to Spirit. Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. is Colleen Vanderzijden. Wednesdays at 11 is Willa White. Wednesdays with Willa. I love that show. And Mondays is Sharon Hill has Medium Monday. So, and also coming up too, not next week, we have Linda Elson talking about Year of the Tiger and the feng shui energy changes. So you definitely want to definitely come and hear about those. Okay. And in another, I think in 2 weeks, I'm going to do an all message service. So it's going to be, we'll meditate, have a discussion, but I'm just going to give you messages. Okay. I was going to do that today and we ran out of time. So I apologize. Thanks, Elizabeth. Oh my gosh. I'm grateful for you. And I'm grateful for Karen too. Thank you, Karen, because Karen keeps us going. Oh, Mary, thank you. I'm grateful for you too. Where do we find those Zoom meetings? Do you mean these? If you look at, where do they find this stuff, Karen? Can you post it? I'm grateful, Irene, for you too. Thank you. And Kim, Karen's going to write that. There's a way we post everything. If you go on www.santoshaholisticcenter.com or angieapt.com. Okay, that's my personal website. You can find links there for whenever we have any Zoom meetings or anything like this. It's everything also gets posted on Santosha, SANTOSHA. So Santosha's website, my Angie Apt, ANGIEABT, my website, Facebook page. So yeah, so I'll there definitely. I post stuff. I actually tend to post things a lot. Oh, Rini, thank you so much too. Yeah, excellent. And Lee, thank you. My cousin Julie. Hi, Julie. Julie is the one, my famous cousin here that we talk about the bless and the mess all the time. Like, what's the blessing and anything that happens. Julie, we say that all the time, and I am so happy that you're on. Okay, there we go. Karen's just putting all the links in so you can follow us and know whenever we're going to do something like this. And Rebecca, thank you for the pause. Thank you as well. Thank you as well. Thank you so much. Thanks, Maggie. I'm happy you came on too. Yeah, it was great. I loved it too. And I really love the sharing a wonderful experience. Thank you for letting me know I can release every kind of feeling in my mind. You sure can. Happy New Year, everybody. I love you guys. I'm so happy that you joined us. I can't wait to see you again next week. And I'll see you soon. Bye.